No.
Chip in the building. Listen. One. Don't try it now, we don't fight. We've been there, done it, keep your mouth quiet. Shocking shows that was caught on a riot. Wait before the London riots. Wait before a Delta diet. I'm too sharp, make my eyes on break your face of a blast. Insane, they shit, they say I'll spit on your grave. If a man go missing, we'll bias. Me and shit took the city by storm in the country. Some got lost in the game, but I'm munchie man, but a stew. Remain hungry. I've seen a lot of men have 15 minutes. One's gonna last long with a 15 lyrics. We can't run out of bars. Like an alky with a mixed strippers. And you can find me with it. Run up our trench rooms, has to win it. Taking your link if I think she's willing. Fuck if you think that I'm living this village. Stranger, bringing danger your way. So you're gonna have to behave. No way. I've been on dirt since my birth. I'll be the same until my grave. Hey, don't try it, man, we don't buy it. Don't try it, man, we don't buy it. No, can't bring me down, I'm still flying. I'm living shit, it's not trying. Yo, don't try it, man, we don't buy it.
Well, here. Morning, big nuts. How you doing, lad? Hello, money. You're all welcome in here, bro. I've no issue with anybody on here, except someone who's a women biter. You bite women's noses, don't you? How dare you fucking give me stick, you dirty bastard, you. I seen your article, and if I ever see your face, bro, you know what I mean? You're gonna fucking talk. I won't bring it on YouTube, but seeing your face, that's all I need to do. Here, you're as lucky as that scouse prick. Yeah. No names. Normally I would name them, but I don't need to. But know this, I'm not a tough guy, a hard man or a fighting man. I'm just a man that can fight. And Ralph, if we ever bump into each other, call me a nonce to me face. You see, I can look at me without blinking too. Good morning to you, Halim. I bet you're an Arab, aren't you? It's alright, Ralph, don't worry about it. I've seen your article. You've no business calling anybody Anton. You bit a woman's fucking nose, you scumbag. I've seen your face, that's all I need, bro. If I ever meet you, I'll talk to you. I'll say, here, say what you said to me. Fucking say it. Hey, I've bigger shites than you. Do you understand? I fought men 3 times your size. Your weight, I mean. Like, what you gonna do, bro? When you bump into me, and I say a few words to you, call me and to me, go on, I'm here. I'm here, go on, say it to me face, I'm here. Mr. Tough Man on YouTube. I'm not on YouTube now, let's go. Fuck off. Anyway, fuck him. All she is a nose boy, and I've seen your article. Yeah. So it's 100,000 people that are on my socials. All my socials combined, 100,000 people seeing your face in a week. I told you yesterday when I do the live, many come in within an hour, 5,500 people had watched the live. I'm getting better numbers than other small YouTubers. And they don't like it. Well, do you know what? Great, I'm delighted you don't like it. I'm delighted you're annoyed by that. My channel's not stuck in the mud. I can do a live and 2, 3, 4, 5,000 people watch it in an hour. My subs are going up. By the end of the day, I'll be on 2,400. By the end of the week, I'll hit 2,500 subs. You see, now I know how to grow my channel. You know, the less content I do, the more people come in and watch it. Everybody's welcome here. We accept all sorts. And when I say all sorts, that's Australia, the yellow one, right? That's the Aussies, the blue one. That's the dubs. One there, and one there. Without the golf clubs, yeah. That's my golf club. And I'll split your fucking head if I need to, you know. But there's a little bit of damage to that elbow. You know, but it's alright. It's only a break. It just goes across your eye and I fucking split it like a fanny on your eye. Can I fuck your eye? Cause from where I'm sitting, that looks like a minge. Split. You could ride his eyebrow. Yeah, you better be careful who you pick a fight with, you fucking dickhead. I live in the UK. Why don't you come to Manchester and do what you said you do? You'll do nothing, mate. I'd punch fuck out of you. Hey, try bite me, mate. I would fucking kill you, mate. I'd leave you there in the ring and I'd pile your own piss and blood. And I'd knock you clean out. And here, I promise, I won't use my elbows or my legs. I'll just use them. It doesn't matter, he knows. He's in the live. He's a nose biter. He's a woman abuser. And he had the bollocks to call me a nonce. Hey, all my kids love me, mate. Where are your kids? Hey, where are you, Ralph? I seen your picture. You think I'm scared of you? You think you'd be able to do that to me? And I'll let you get away with that? If I ever see you, right, like I said, I'm not a tough guy, a hard man, or a fighting man. I'm just a man that can fucking fight. Yeah, I hate women abusers. I knew you were in the live. Ah, what you do that for? Don't do Stevie. Don't block him. I want to talk to him. I want to sort this out like men. I am a sorcerer, yeah. Not a that's not how you spell scouts, is it? You got a stiffy. So, boy. Yeah. Look at. I've got a stiffy too, look. Stiffy. No, I just want to know what your fucking problem is with me. Hey. Listen, hang on. You've no place to talk. Have you seen the article in the paper about you? Hey, who the fuck are you to come in my channel and call me a nonce when you're a woman beater? And if I cut out of it, I have the headline of it. You've no room to call me fuck all, you. Yeah? You're the only cunt I don't like here, and if you apologise to me, I'd forget it. Here. Me, Cuddo, John Paul, we get on great. But you tried to cause trouble with us, didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you? You fucking sausage. You do nothing to me. Here. Where I'm from, you asked my old mates 20 odd years ago, what am I known for? And it's not biting women. You understand? I'd fucking kill you if you were in a cell with me for that. It's either you're gonna kill me or you're fucked. Doesn't matter, so what? So what? Who gives a fuck? I better get more pussy than you. Here, you know what, I'm getting sick of that run. Get rid of him, Stevie. How you, man? We're going fishing. Stevie, I caught you yesterday. Do you know what I had to do? I was fishing 6 feet from me float. See you, mate. Go on over to the rest of the rapist channels and women abusers. Go on, you're welcome over there. My mods will get rid of you like that, cause you're a scumbag. You bit a chow, a woman's fucking nose. Fahad, how about fuck you on your magic carpet, you big Arab. Get out. Don't be trying to come in here and cause trouble, you big carpet rider, you. Rub my lamp. How about that? I have a lamp you can rub on it between me legs. Yeah, you big flying carpet, you. Go on out with that. No, I don't want to buy any fucking rugs. Fuck off! I support the Irish. Good morning, Straight Jacket. Like I said here, we accept everybody, even Australians. Shout out to Straight Jacket. He earned the spanner, the lad. And I had to give him one. So I've had a couple of people whinging to me saying, Jewett, what are you giving that Australian cunt a spanner for? Because that Australian cunt is here every day, that's why. Do you understand? And I enjoy his banter and his manner. You know what I mean? I'm not giving spanners away to sausages that'll use them to hurt my channel. I done a live yesterday, right? Within 2 hours, 5,500 people watched that live. I remember going on the cesspit and we used to get 800 to 1,000 people in there every night. And that'd take 3-4 hours of doing panels. I don't have to do a panel, I just do my YouTube. And yeah, I'm not lying. Danny G, your channel is shit. Here. How about you grow some integrity and balls? You think that makes the man here as a junkie bastard, remember? Hey, I bet you take cocaine or drink every week, don't you? Get the fuck out of here. No motorbikes. That's Stevie Billings' game, not mine. Stevie's very good on bikes. Don't leave your weed in the bag, take it out and put it into a bottle, because you're killing it when it's in the bag. You know, it needs air. Fahid, listen, no disrespect on anything, but if you're a foreigner, fuck off! Here, no Aladdin's in here, or Alibabas, or Talibanis. Everybody's welcome in here until you piss me off. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Like I said, there's a few people that have tried to slate my channel, and I'm good with it. By the time I end this live, I'll have hitting over 2,400 subs. By the weekend, I'll probably be on 2,500. Morning, Pac-Man and guys here. The channel wouldn't have grown without user help. There's 73 people in the live. More people are starting to come into me lives, and everybody is welcome. Know that. You know, I'm not a gayist or I'm not a racist. No, listen, first of all, I'm not a gayist. I've 3 baby mother. I am not a gay. You can slag my teeth all you want, mate, but here, I educated myself, bro. I went to uni. I've got degrees, 2 of them. Yeah, psychology. And guess what? My son has the exact same degree as me. He went to uni as well. My daddy went to Trinity. Do you understand? My dad wasn't a fucking idiot. He was smart and he was a hard man. I know hard men, and I'll tell you what, my dad was one of them. And here, he didn't believe in weapons. Well, he did believe in weapons, just not guns. He didn't want any part of it. So you can imagine the first time when he found a gun underneath me bed. Well, it wasn't underneath me bed, it was underneath the floorboard. And I let him down so bad. You know what I mean? I got thrown out of school at 13. So I said, I have to take it back being education. So I learnt myself. Because of my mental health condition, because of my label, I'm a certified psychopath, I had to learn a bit about the brain. Your brain automatically releases endorphin, serotonin and adrenaline. Now, if you add drugs to that here, forget about it. Donny Brasco, forget about it. Anyway, good morning. We're here. Like I said, I'm going fishing later on. Do you know what I was doing wrong, Pac-Man, right? I was fishing 6 foot deep. Some guy come along and he said, mate, how deep are you fishing? Did you catch anything? I said, no. He said, how deep are you? I said, about 6 foot. He said, bro, 3 foot on the canal. Trust me, watch. He fucking sent me rod up to 3 foot to float. I put it in. As soon as I put it in, boom, my float went down so. And they were only babies, they were only small, right? But it wasn't the fact whether they were small or not, the fact that I could say, fish on again. Fish on. Yes. Has anybody seen any good movies recently? There's 82 people in the live. Good morning and thank you all for coming in, even if you don't like me or me teeth. That's alright, I'm good with it. You know what I mean? I might have black teeth, but I haven't got a black heart. How about that? And I haven't got a black arse either. I've a big white hairy balls. How about that? I am not a gay, I am not black nor grey. You know, look at the frown, am I brown? Fuck off. Everyone's welcome. Yesterday I gave a spanner away to someone from Australia. because they make an effort and they come in here every day. I am not the gay, no. You are dead right. There's no problem or point in putting up a fight. You know what I mean? Every hole's a goal. Hey, and shout out to all the Arsenal penetrators. I'm not a big fan of that. No fucking way, I don't like that. Here, your arse is for toilet roll or nothing else. It's not for big cock. No way. I was joking when I say I like sucking the odd dick. Here, you call me a gay or a puff, I'll say, can I suck your balls? It's reverse psychology, you always have an answer. How about suck my big white Irish hairy balls? Because I've not shaved my balls in about 3 months, so they're very hairy. Maybe not, it was just an idea, you know. For all of you watching, I shaved me balls with your razor before I left, yeah. And I mean it, I did. I got me dealies and I shaved them. I cut the ball sack off me with your razor, you need to get a new one. I shaved me arse with it as well. You're welcome. You hear what Stevie says? Stevie is one of my best mods, without a doubt. Not the fact that he's Irish. He's what you call a proper mod. And like I said here, now listen, here's how it is. I used to have an old channel, right, called Fighting Back United. Now Stevie was a mod on there too. And I never had any problems. You know, nobody's perfect. We all have little disagreements, but it takes a man to apologise. Do you understand? But like Stevie said, spanners are to be used in the right way. And here, don't use it for the wrong reasons, because I'll know. You know, I use hers to sign in. She won't let me near the laptop because I dropped a cup of tea over mine. I didn't even have it a week. You know, what I've noticed is, see this channel, I've worked my bollocks off on it. And it's not, this wasn't just 16 months of work. I come on YouTube about 6 years ago, right? And I jumped on a channel called The Cesspit, right? You probably didn't hear of it, right? But I used to go on this channel, right? And argue with fucking idiots, and none of them would say fuck all back. You know, to give her all of that, but here, fuck all that talking shit. If you're gonna do something to me, right, we'll talk about it. If you want to fight, we'll fight. You know, I don't like fighting people, but if you call me out, that means I get to choose the location, the date, and the time. That's how it works. I'm not a gypsy bastard, right? But I've loads of gypsy friends, and you want to hear what they call me? You see, gypsies don't intimidate me. Gypsies have always had a skill in their arsenal to intimidate English people. And I've watched it with my own eyes. You know, you get a lot of big lads, what have you, shouting them out off, and then a few Irish lads comes in the bar. A certified psychopath with God on the side walks in the bar. Gypsy or traveller, they'd sooner be called gypsies or travellers. You know what I mean? If you call a pikey a knacker, you know what I mean? That is very disrespectful. I've a lot of gypsy friends, like, and I'm always acting the bollocks, you know what I mean? I love a laugh. You know, I don't take myself too serious. But there's not a gypsy in this city that I don't know, bred to a mother. You know, I've met them in the boxing clubs. I've met them on the street. I've fought with a few. And I'll tell you what, you won't bully me, a gypsy cunt. Come on, let's go here, tough guy. You don't, if you said you're that tough, see if your mate fucking even looks at me, my brother will eat him. Do you understand what I don't like fighting? I like bringing people together, you know. I hate it. You know, it's like, you see, you know, a lot of characters on YouTube that have YouTube channels that are calling everybody out to grow their channel, right? I've not had to call one person out, and in 16 months, we're on 2,400 subs, right? By Friday, I'll be on 25. So that'll be 200 subs I picked up this week, or more. I'm going for my personal best here. How about this? I think in 4 weeks, I got 378 subs within a 10-day period. I had to learn about algorithms. What's the other one? Yeah, I had to learn a bit about that too. I hadn't got a clue about analytics or anything like that. And then I found YouTube Studio, and I didn't realise you can go on the geography part. And what I didn't realise was, I set out to open up a channel for me and my mates from my old area. And now I have people coming in from all over the world, and I'm happy with that, you know, because a lot of people identify with me. We're ex-addicts, we have mental health issues, and it's okay not to be okay. You are your biggest enemy, know that. You are a fucking bomb, mate. And all it takes is the wrong thing to be said to fucking detonate it. Okay, let me explain something to you. As a human being, right? Men seem to think that they have to be a tough guy every day of their life. Now, when I come on YouTube, I told you, I'm not a tough guy, a hard man, or a fighting man. I'm just a man that can fight. That's the difference. Many people have I called out in 6 years. None. I do here. There is a pikey bastard that I want to call out. You big pikey cunt. You big fat pikey bastard. That's what you are, a big pikey. So, this is my official call out. I'm calling out Sherlock the Pike. And I know where you live. You live up in fucking Debdale Park, in the water. You're about 30 odd pounds, and I want me spinner back. I'm coming for you, know that. How was that for a call out? I've called out a pikey. Who's a fish? My biggest fish is 17.4, and I will not quit until I catch a few more. I'm after a pike that's more than 17 pounds, 4 ounces. If I catch a fish that's 17 pounds, 5 ounces, I will give up the fishing. But rather than spend me, listen, I like spending my money on clothes, on me missus, on me kids. I don't drink alcohol. I don't go out and buy, well, I do buy drugs. I buy a lot of cannabis. But other than that, I like spending my money on me clothes, on nice things, you know, comfort stuff. You know, like a Netflix on your telly, memory foam mattress. I'm living the dream, you know. The basics, you know. Back to basics, dude. Hey, Pablo. Pablo will relate to you to this, because Pablo's been there from day one, right? Pablo said to me the other day, dude, fucking hell, the numbers are coming in, aren't they? You know, yesterday I did a live, Pablo, and after an hour, 5,500 people had watched the live. Nah, bro, it is. It's just me sense of humour, James. I'd never insult the gypsies like that, you know, because everybody's got an arsehole, you know. I was talking about a fish many years ago. The biggest pike I've ever caught is 17.4. It's not a beast. It's not massive. It's not even a 20. And I give fishing up for many years, and I start doing things that I used to love, and one of them being fishing. Like, you know, I've been working on myself, you know. Uh, what I've learned since I've moved out of my ma's house, I've been surrounded by my two brothers all my life, and I've had to protect them, even though they're grown men and they can handle themselves. I've still had to protect them. You know, I lit a match at 4 years old that burnt my brother and sister alive, and I had to live with that. Even though I was only a kid, every time I hear an ambulance or a fire brigade, I'm taken back to that day when I was 4 in 1979. You know, and I'm not going to let mental health hold me back no longer. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking certified nut. You know, I have psychosis and complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Do you know what, Pablo? See me dad? Me dad would have been proud of me for that. You know what I mean? But that's not what I wanted them to be proud of me for violence and for being a psychopath. Yeah, you got what you wanted. You got what you wanted, didn't you? In the end, you know. And I miss the cunt, even though he used to beat the shit out of me and me mum. He changed when he got that heart transplant, Pablo. He turned into that kid, you know. And it's like, you know that song, Mike and the Mechanics, The Living Years. Every time I hear it, it just reminds me of him. You know, I can hear him saying, "Look how strong I made you." Was it worth it though? You know, I lost me fucking mind because of it. My dad told me tough guys don't cry. Fuck God. There's no God. My dad wasn't religious. You know what I mean? He used to say F the Lord and all. You can't say that. You know what I mean? That's like saying to a Muslim, fuck Muhammad. You cannot say that. You know what I mean? Like in some religions, you can't call people a motherfucker. Because I'll tell you what, you get your fucking jaw opened. You know, like I said, living in Manchester's learned me that I'm not racist or gayist or prejudiced anymore. I do have a laugh and a joke when I say I am not a gay. You know, I have a nephew who's a puff, and you know, if whether you're a puff diddy, that's up to you. I just don't know. I don't want to know whether you're a giver or a taker. I'm not concerned on that issue. Uh, Look at, as long as it doesn't matter who you love, whether it's a man or a woman. You know, uh, that's what I've learned about living in a city where we have a gay village. Yeah, Pádraig, I am gay. I like big black dick. I like sucking balls. I like my arsenal being penetrated on a regular basis. I like the smell of cocoa nut off a big black dick. You can't beat it. No fucking way. Pádraig McGlynn, you want to penetrate me. There's no need for that. You know, you can't be penetrating me. I've got a yell. She won't be too happy about that. And here, the only thing your arse is for is toilet paper. You won't come anywhere near my arsenal. I'll give you that. Because if you do, I will fucking honestly. I'd die. I'd honestly. What are you laughing at? Here, shout out to all the Arsenal penetrators. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm not I'm not a fan of that. Come here. In Manchester, we have a gay village. We have a gay village in Manchester, right? And a lot of gay people for years they go through a lot of shit because they're afraid to reveal to the world that they're gay. If you're gay and you like a play, fair play. You see, what I've worked out is, and I've worked it out a long time, whether you love a man or a woman, or a he, she, or a sheep dog, there's even donkey fuckers out there. So listen, each to their own. But like I said, I'm not the gay. I've got 3 baby mothers. I like to play. You know, women like men to be men, and you know, I don't need anybody's permission to do anything in this city. You know, it's different to Dublin. You have to follow rules. You have to follow rules in this city too, but you know, it's like there's certain things men cannot come back from. Number one, if you're a fucking sex offender and you're my brother, I am gonna disown you after I fuck you up. Now, I'm not perfect. I'm an ex-criminal. I'm an ex-heroin dealer, allegedly. Right? Allegedly, I've shot people. Now, I never said that. Other people said it because where I'm from here, I don't know what you're on about. You know, it was when I left Ballyferm and I come to England and then I come back because me missus at the time was pregnant with my son. 30 years ago I'm talking about, nearly, we're going. You know, I stayed in England for a bit and then she wanted to have my son in an Irish hospital so he'd have an Irish birth cert. So I moved back to Dublin, not to Ballyferm, to the inner city. I'd £800. That's all I had to me. That's all I owned it. That's all. I hadn't got a lot of money. I'd £800, right? I went and seen an old friend. I got a certain product. I started selling it slowly. Got myself a little phone. Give people my number. And when you're selling heroin, you're taking a major risk. You know what I mean? It's like you can get robbed, you can get shot. Nowadays it's different, but years ago, you know, you can have paramilitaries knocking at your house, or you can have the boys knocking at your door. You know, and what I realised was when I was young, because I was a crash test dummy, I do want to be one of the boys. Ask all me mates. You know what I mean? I do want to be one of the boys, and my first assignment was working in a nightclub in the city centre, and it was a great nightclub called the Asylum, man. What I didn't realise was my gaffer was it. Alright, the guy I alleged worked for, he broke the rules. You move into a city, open a nightclub, and the nightclub starts doing fucking great. You think other people ain't gonna notice that? Do you understand? Well, long story short, when the asylum opened, I had a job to do, just like 20 other people. Now, my job was to allegedly sell ecstasy, right? Now, I knew my job, I knew my role. I had 3 jobs. I was a watcher, a spotter, and a floater, and a distributor. And all my mates can tell you, any of them that went to asylum, listen, and here, guess what? You know this particular nightclub? I have videos on my community page of it. Go look. At 15, some English crew come over, and we were always told to come in at 8 o'clock because the club opened at 10, right? And it's like, the asylum was Liverpool's Cream, was Manchester's Hacienda, and was London's Ministry of Sound. I was a paratrooper 6 tours in Northern Ireland. I'm a Catholic from Liverpool. Well, bro, listen to me, yeah? I used to hate you cunts. But thanks for your service. You know, I respect all brothers, all soldiers, comrades. I respect you all. I don't give a fuck who you fight for, whether you fight for the king or whether you fight for your country. You know what I mean? It's like I was taught to hate English people, right? My dad taught me to hate. My uncles taught me to hate. The media taught me to hate. Uh, Bro, we're not on here to talk about me. Like I said, what I learned is it doesn't matter whether you're English or Irish. We have families and we do things in order to sustain our families. Well, I'll tell you one thing, mate. If you're telling the truth and you've done 6 tours, I respect that. Can I ask you a personal question? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Have you ever been shot? And can I ask you another question? Yeah, now, Longwood, be honest with me, bro. Were you scared when you were in Northern Ireland after you seen some of your mates blown in half? You know. Were you scared, bro? Be honest. You know, it's rare you get people that will disclose that information, you know what I mean? If you're not acting the bollocks and you're telling the truth, I admire you, mate. 6 tours. You know what I mean? Wow, fucking hell, bro. Well, look at here. A soldier's a soldier, whether you're Irish or English. We have mas and dads, and we have kids, and we have missuses, and a lot of soldiers, they're just doing it. They're just there to do a job, but there's a lot of soldiers that have a lot of hate for the Irish. Your government, right, bro? Now, I'm not knocking you. I'm praising you here. Yous have been lied to as well. You know, at the end of the day, it's like you want to represent your country. There's nothing better. Putting on a uniform. You know, I have mine on, you just can't see it. It's invisible, you see. Well, I wouldn't say it's booming at the minute because your lot are fucking for 800 years, but I don't blame you. You know what I mean? When I come to England, wait till you hear this, I come to England at 18, right, with a lot of hatred and anger in my heart. I hated the English, right? I knew one English person that lived on our housing estate, David Edmund Dingo, we used to call him. He was from Manchester, right? When I come here, an English lady, I ended up, long story short, I had a row with her son, and she ended up coming into my house. At the time, my ex-partner was pregnant on my son Dylan, who's 30. This woman come into my house because I was at the fighting with her son and all. My ex-missus lost the baby a few weeks previous, and she got pregnant again. Long story short, I was fighting with her son. He was sitting on my wall, pissing in my garden, breaking bottles in my garden when they were finished, or fucking 2020 or whatever it's called. You know, and it's disrespectful, you know, and it made my missus uneasy at the time. In fact, I made her anxious. So, yeah, fuck this. You know what I mean? 5 of them on the wall, and dogs. Do you think I give a fuck? I went out and I asked them nicely. I said, excuse me, mate. I said, can you do me a favour? Can you turn that shit down? You're on me fucking wall. He says, I'm what? And starts sucking his lips at me. So I said, all right. I said, I've asked you nicely now, get the fuck on me wall. Why, what are you going to do? I said, oh, you're a bad man, are you? Now, what I didn't know was he was a real bad man. He was fucking Orville Bell. You know what I mean? The bells from Longsight in Manchester. I moved away from craziness, and he moved me right next to a fucking psycho family who the week before their house had been shot up with a Mac 10 and mine. Here, I'm fighting with him, right? So there were 6 of them, right? So he starts sucking his lips at me, and I don't like that shit. You know, don't start doing that. All that fucking shit, right? Anyway, they all kind of stood round me, so I just fucking nutted one of them or hit one of them, but I know I ended up getting a few slaps, and I ran into me house. I got a fucking leg of a table, a big stick, ran around the front of the house, yeah? Seen this cunt, yeah? I'm running at him. Next of all, I hear someone going, what the fuck? No, all this bumper-clad shit and all. Wagwan, Irie, or whatever. I'm here. That's my son. I said, a cunt. Is it? Well, he's pissing in me garden, yeah? She said, what happened to your nose? I said, I was fighting with a lad. What did he look like? Black. She said, I beg your pardon. She said, what did he look like? I said, black. She said, I don't follow. I said, well, they were all dressed in black. They had their hoods up. The only thing I could see was their teeth. I didn't say that. But what she said, what did he look like? So I said, fucking black. They were dressed in. Next of all, my man comes around the corner, right? What I didn't realise was the lady was talking to was his mum. He lived next door, but he had a fence. He didn't have a back wall, so they sat on mine. You know, it's like, and my missus was a bit intimidated, so I went down and I asked him nicely. I said, mate, can you get on me wall? I said, bro, me missus is upstairs, yeah? She's pregnant and all. My man started sucking his lips at me and all. So I knew where it was going. I knew I was going to have to headbutt him. It's like, anyway, long story short, I chased him around the block. His mum come out, says, yeah, that's my son. I said, is it? I said, that's the cunt. I said, here, come on, come in me garden and I'll fight you on my own. Here, I dropped me stick. Here. Your woman's like, you're not fucking, nobody's fighting here. Next of all, my man's big brother come, and his big brother is a big drug dealer in Manchester, allegedly, right? Up in Longsight. He said, what's good, bro? I said, yeah. I said, is that your brother? He said, yeah, what's good? I said, bro, he's pissing in me garden every night. You know what I mean? Breaking bottles in me garden. Has their tunes blasting me. Missus is pregnant. She lost a baby a few months ago, bro. You know what I mean? He said, are you sure it was? He said, point him at. He goes, yo, you man, come here. They all walked over. He's like, yo, you know my man's missus is pregnant. Are you pissing in his garden? Hey, are you pissing in his garden? Are you breaking bottles in his garden? One of his mates started laughing there. He got his mate, cracked him, right? Grabbed his little brother. See, fucking you, I'm sick of you. Look what happened last week. I didn't realise he informed me. Now here, you can look this up, right? Junior Bell, Orville Bell, Patrick Bell, Longsight, Manchester, across from the police station. You know, this family was about it. So I'm talking to the big brother. He said, listen, bro, I'm fucking sick of him. Me mumsy could have been shot last week. I said, what do you mean? He said, the house was lit up by a Mac 10. I was like, what? He said, yeah. He said, see that there? See that hole? And I'm looking and I recognise these holes. I'm like, fucking hell, bro, they're bullets. He said, well, just as well he just moved in a week ago. He said, not a week ago. He said, just as well you moved in recently and not last week. I said, why? He said, look at over your door. There was fucking bullet holes over the top of the door. I swear on me baby's life, all me kids' lives, I was like, get me the fuck out of here. Anyway, his mum come into me house. She said, love, I hope you don't mind me asking you. Now, I'm not ashamed to admit this. We had nothing at the time. We had fuck all. You know, I was 18, 19. Me missus was pregnant. I hadn't got a job. I couldn't get a job. Because of me past. I had to lie on any application form. Long story short, that lady give me a sofa, a cooker, and a fridge, and a pan of curry goat. Now, how can that woman be my fucking enemy? That woman's helping me. My uncle's lied to me all my life. Listen, there's nothing we can do about the English taking 800 years off us, right? But listen, yeah, you cannot blame the normal English civilian. They don't make the fucking decisions, the government do. And you know what? It was the best lesson I've ever had in my life, because I was raised and taught to hate the English. They call me dog, fucking Saoirse. You know, I'm not an IRA, well, I am an IRA sympathiser, you know what I mean? What do you want me to say? I have mates that died for the cause. Do you understand? So all that tough guy shit, talk, fuck off. I went to school with killers and hitmen from Ballyfermot. Yeah, and here, go read the fucking papers. That could have been me, easy. But when I had my son, I made a calculated decision. I made a G call at 21 in Mountjoy prison. If I don't do something and get the fuck out of the situation, I'm going to be in and out of prison all my fucking life, and my son deserves better. So I said, here, God, if you're up there, it's due it. If you're listening to me, if you get me off this gun and heroin charge, I'll dedicate my life to my son, and I'll get him to university and won't sell Class A drugs again. And I've kept my word. You see, I'm Old Testament. The only thing I left Ireland with was my life. And now, I'm old school. Where I'm from, you see that? Genesis. It tells you how the Lord turned darkness into light. It talks about a man splitting a sea so loads of people can cross through the middle, being Moses. Old Testament, right? You see, since I've moved into this new location, I've gone back to basics, and like I said, it's just like looking back on a destroyed man. I had an amputated soul. You know, you light a match in your house, even if you're 10, and 2 people die, being your brothers and sisters, that'll never leave you. The power of that, it'll never leave me, you know, but I made peace with myself and I forgive myself. I had to. And you know where the forgiveness come from? This. Me and Spencer, we didn't waste, but we took part 5 summers consecutively to learn about this, being the Bible. I will tell you here, we're not lying. I learned about the Bible. My granny as a kid, I had to move in with her after the fire. And you know, there was more holy pictures, like, you know, all right, typical, right? So my nana's fucking, my granny, right? She used to have pictures like this. One sec, wait, hang on, right? So that's my little studio, my laptop, my little brother, my favourite saint up there, Padre Pio. I named my son after him, Wagwan Tali Marvin Hitchman. Here, now he's what you call a legend. Shout out to Robert Murray. And guys, like I said, I think it's about time. Pablo, do you know what? You know the way the other day when you said to me, Jude, the numbers are coming into your channel. I look at a lot of people, yeah, Pablo, a lot of channels, yeah? A lot of channels. There's me light. A lot of channels, bro. What I've noticed is a lot of channels, I've looked at the numbers. I remember going on the cesspit and on a good night to be 1,600 people in there. But it take about 2 hours for 1,600 people to come in. Now, a few of you will remember me off the cesspit, right? Now, I've been around YouTube and I noticed a load of cunts, you know. Anyone who is a significant risk to women and children, do not enable them. But there's a lot of good men on here, and do you know how soldiers are selected? Good family men, patriots that die for their country in a heartbeat, you know. People that won't tell, even under duress. Because if you're captured, you're fucked. They have ways of making you talk, no matter how tough you are, you'll break. You will fucking break me. Like I said, whether you're an English soldier or an Irish soldier, and people won't like me saying this, but look at, I've a pain in my bollocks hating people, and just because they're from a certain country. You know what I mean? My kids are Brits, and I'm proud of them. You know what I mean? What the fuck can I say? You know, England has humbled me, because when I was on my arse, it was English people that helped me, not Irish, and that's a fact. You know what I mean? So my hatred for English people ended when that lady helped me. Because I'm like, she's English, why would she help me? Propaganda, the country lied to me. You know, you can't blame the normal English civilian. They're like us, they have kids, they have feelings, they go to work, do you understand? And I don't hate nobody, and I don't hate any country. England's been very good to me, you know. Like, what can I say? Like, I have I have two amazing children from my first relationship, right? I have Dylan and Saoirse. Dylan's 30, Saoirse is 26. She's a mum and Noah. You know what I mean? Uh, wow. No, here, years ago, the English, they used to have a torture book. You know what I mean? Just specifically designed to break down Irishmen, like sleep deprivation and beatings and cold showers in the morning. When I say a cold shower, I mean a hose. You know what I mean? You're left out. You know, the things that were done to my people, you know, but I can't blame all the English normal people for that, because it's the government that make the decisions. You know, it's a job. You know, you go to work to feed your family. You mightn't like the job you do, but look at, you haven't got a fucking choice when you're ordered to do something. You have to do it. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you'll be fucking court martialed. You know, conditional discharge. But Pablo, what you said to me the other day about more people coming in, I'm delighted. You know, like I said, Pablo, you know what I'm like. Stevie knows what I'm like. Chopper knows what I'm like. I'm not a bad guy, bro. Yeah, I've done a lot of bad things, but I've spent my life trying to get it back and make up for all the fuck ups. You know, many times I fucked up, and yeah, I am an ex addict. Yeah, I have black teeth. In fact, I have no teeth. Look, huh? None. And I did that. That's why my teeth look like that, because it's a scumbag drug dealer and heroin addict. You know, and like I said, you know, you have to live with the decisions you make. You know, it's like I've been medicated for fucking years, mate. You know, but it is what it is. I chose to do drugs, so therefore it's on me. So I have to suck it up. How are you on? Uh, like I said, it's nice to see different people coming in here. My channel is about a few things. It's about football, family, fighting, mental health and music. And I know I can be a bit of a dick sometimes, but I like laughing, you know. And if you come in my live and be rude, one of the mods will get rid of you. It's like I know a lot of people that have committed suicide right now. Forget me as a YouTuber for a minute. Just pretend I'm a counsellor, right? Or a therapist, right? Now, so a lot of people that have mental health issues are afraid to disclose it to the world, never mind to themselves. And what I've learned after 92 evaluations, 92 assessments, it's just a posh word for appointment. I've had 92 evaluations since the day of that fire in 1979. You know, so it's like that's what fucked my life up. But I had to. I've been to rehab. I've been to the Priory. I've been everywhere, right? And if you're not ready to make that commitment and meet them halfway and be honest with them, you're never gonna get past addiction. You know what I mean? Uh, Look, people are going to be people. You can't. You can only try help certain people. You know what I mean? But that's what I've learned. You know what I mean? I've always carried myself a certain way. Number one, I never hit a woman in my life. Two, you don't hit your children. And three, you don't hit the fucking elderly. So that means there is no compromises or middle ground when it comes to honor. You're not a man if you hit a woman. You're a fucking bully. Do you understand? Oh, you hate Molly. I hate that shit. I hate it. You know what I mean? That little wabbit. All I need now is a musket. But we're going fishing today. And guys, I want you to do me a big favour, yeah? You know all the new people coming in and out of here. I've got a load of people that are mods that I'd like you all to give a sub to, because a lot of people on here pay memberships to people and they don't get nothing for them money. You know, like, don't ask me. I'll tell you the truth, yeah. I Whether I change the settings on my membership on my YouTube, it's not showing up. But if I do a StreamYard, if you're a member of my channel, your name will be highlighted in the chat. You know what I mean? That's what I said to you. Don't do it on YouTube. Do it on StreamYard. And also want off you is £1 every month to become a member of this channel. And here, my channel is growing because I put my foot on the gas again. And it's great because when I end this live by tonight, 4,000 people would have seen it. So that means out of them 3,000 people, 10 of them or more will sub to my channel. And my drug that is given to horses alone. Pablo, see that ketamine? I done it once, Pablo, and I'll tell you what, many years ago, I'd never do it again. You know what I mean? I was at an event one night and someone said to me, Jude, it's like MDMA. It's fucking not, bro. You give that shit to horses, just like you said. Pablo, have you noticed the amount of people coming in and out of the live recently? Well, like I said, it's probably one of the worst drugs I've ever done. But like I said, guys, you know, I've tried to keep it as real as I can. I'm not perfect. I broke the law many times. I break the law every day. I smoke weed. But to me, this is a plant. I swore to God never to sell Class A drugs again. And I kept me word. This isn't a drug. You know, Manchester is full of pizza. You know, if I wanted to go and get about whatever, you know what I mean, it's there. But it's not my life anymore. Quit while they're ahead. Selling drugs and upsetting me parents. Now that's the regret I have. You know what I mean? I didn't realise at the time why I took drugs, why I took cocaine, why I took heroin, and I know the reason now, because I wanted to block things out. Uh, Alright, Puffin. Yeah, no, Stevie, I'll be honest with you. I've only done ketamine once, and I didn't fucking like it. You know, I went to an event in Victoria Warehouse in Manchester, and it was either that or MD. And at the start of the night, I was like, "Fuck it, I'll have a bomb of it." You know what I mean? I put a bit of it in a skin, Pablo, and wrap it up and swallow it. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you one thing, bro. I would never, ever in a million years do that drug or any other fucking class A drug. I've no interest in it. That's me, bro. You know what I mean? I'm satisfied with a weed. You know, I have a son. I have two sons. I have three daughters. You know what I mean? I've no business doing that shit. It's like I'm 50 next. I'm 50 this month at the end of it. You know, and I made a few deals with God. I'm not perfect. Uh, but like I said, I've made a few deals with God, and one of them is, like I said, since I've come off the medication, a lot of stuff has come back that I'd forgot. You know, I could speak Irish, but I forgot how to. And then I come off of medication, and I'm off for over 500. Pablo, you can tell the people, you know what I'm on about. You're on a mood stabilizer, or you wear. And here, another thing, never answer your elders up. I'll tell you what I've learned on my journey and my time on YouTube. Never be afraid to take advice off someone younger than me or younger than you. Do you understand? Don't be afraid to take advice off somebody older than you or younger than you. Well, you know how fucking hard it is to come off them. 510 days the other day. Chopper, like, I'll take it as a compliment, you know what I mean? He said, "You, in 3 years, I've noticed a big difference in you." And Pablo, do you know what? It was one of the nicest things Chopper's ever said to me, you know? And if the truth be told, Pablo, yourself and Chopper have advised me, mentored me over the years, bro. And you were right all along. Pablo's never wrong. He's called the right all the time, and I love Pablo. And I'd love him to, I don't know whether you're coming to me party or not, bro. I think me Mr. sent you an invite, but you're more than welcome. It's not going to be a big thing. It's only a small little get together. That's all I want, bro. I don't want nothing fancy or anything like that. You know, I just want to be there with me family and a few of me friends, and that's it. You know, you're only 50 once, like, and it's like, my life has changed so much. You know, I have a son, a new one. I have an amazing missus, yeah. I have an amazing family. I have a solid group of friends and acquaintances. Lonely calls himself the devil. He's 6'4". I know he's a man. Who's the devil? Hey, man. Nah, listen, Pablo. Like I said, you know when you grow the fuck up. Right, guys, I'll tell you about me and Pablo's relationship, right? Pablo's been like a brother to me, okay? And he's advised me, and I've not always listened, but I've listened to most of what he said. But it just seems that Pablo and Chopper have a way of fucking, cause they know what I've been like, and you know what I mean? And I'm just so glad, like I said, I have a load of great mods and what have you, but Pablo and Chopper have definitely saved my channel And Pablo's probably stopped me from taking my life and going for a hat trick. He planted something in my head. The same when I lost my dad's money. He planted something in my head without realising it. Because I said to myself, he's fucking right. Alright, imagine you got a cheque for £170,000. What's the first thing? Watch this, right? Stevie Billings, you get a cheque for 170 grand. What's the first thing you're buying? And with it here, it doesn't take a fucking idiot to work that one out. Stevie's buying a new bike, right? Because he likes bikes. Now, Pablo, he'll tell you, at the time, I was after having about 5 crashes in 6 months. Pablo said to me, Jude, if you were to get that money, you'd have buying yourself a bike or a scooter, and you could have killing yourself on it. So, it's going to be broke and alive rather than rich and dead. You know, and I've listened to Pablo's advice, and you know something? He's been right all along. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, all the mods have fucking been there, you know what I mean? But not like Pablo. You know what I mean? And he makes the best videos on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like I said, I have a duty of care to people that come in and out of here, because over a 3-year period, well, I've been on here 6 years, but I've got close to people on here and I cared about them. You know, like, shout out to Max, Lena, and Ammo. You know, now them 3 and me 3 head mods, oh, me missus too. Like, you know, I started this channel in order to share awareness on mental health because I've been tormented by it. But I'm still here. I tried to kill myself twice, but I'm still here. You know what I mean? Never give up hope, no matter how bad it gets. So I was finished. Do you understand? How do you come back from a train, lay on a railway line? Any fool can put a belt on their neck. And one of your family's throwing you like that. Look, big long tongue sticking out. Look. Eyes bulging out of your head. Eyes wide open. And that's the last thing your family is going to remember. I'm not lying. I swear it on this book. If you're ever feeling suicidal and you can't talk to your family, you cannot talk to your friends, ring the fucking Samaritans. It's a free helpline. It's open 365, 24 hours a fucking day. Talk to a stranger, because if you kill yourself, yeah, the police are knocking at your fucking door, right? And if you live with your ma or your missus, they're knocking at your fucking door, mate, yeah? And the first thing they're gonna do when you open that door is that. And once you see a couple doing that, someone belong to you is fucking DEA dead. Yeah. And your ma found you, swinging. Your kids are gonna wonder, did me daddy not love me enough? Why did he kill himself? Because there's fucking loads of shit in his head that doesn't go away. You know, like I said, I've just looked at it as penance. You know, I've had to watch me friends die over the years, me mum, me dad, and all I could do was suck it up with these black teeth. September, I'm 30 years away from heroin. Here, my children got that from me nearly 3 years ago. Here. Jude, FBU, Fighting Back United. And in all fairness, as a collective, we're all fighting back united against this fucking illness we call mental health. Right, guys, I'm going to go because my phone's going to die. So I'll be back later on. My phone's going to die, guys. I have to go. I'll be away later. See you later.